Hey guys, so sorry about my voice. I just woke up a few minutes ago, but this week we are doing Story Week, as you can tell, and I'm going to be telling two stories. One is a pretty dramatic story, and one is just a weird, creepy, who knows what kind of story. The first story I'm going to tell you is a story that happened last year, and I went on a cruise with Carnival. And we went to a bunch of different places. We went to Honduras, we went to St. Kitts, we went to, why can't I remember any of them? I can put them right here where we went. But it was a really good cruise. But one of the places we went, St. Kitts, it was like our fourth stop. And so we got off the boat, and they have a certain time that you get off and a certain time you got to get back on. Carnival Cruise has left people before, because if you're not there by the time, I mean, it's like a serious thing. They'll wait a certain amount of time, but like I've heard plenty of people that have been left there. And so anyways, we get off the cruise, and so we go do this turtle excursion thing. It's where you can like swim with the turtles, you can see the turtles hatching, you can feed the turtles, all these things, and it's basically like a rescue program, because a lot of the turtles, they don't make it because of the birds and all this stuff. So it's basically how they like have the turtles there and then kind of release them, so then there's a better survival rate. Anyways, so yeah, we went there. It was a super fun day, and I could say it was 6, so we basically play there until 4, because we try to get back quite early so we can get ready for dinner and stuff. So it was about 4, and we're headed on our way out, and we see the gift shop, of course, and we're with my grandma, the shopaholic, and we're with all the kids, and they're like, let's stop at the gift shop, blah 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 blah. Yeah, so we stop at the gift shop. I actually got something from that gift shop. So this is the actually thing I got from the gift shop. How cool is that? It says Cayman Islands, and yeah, I love it though. And that's so cool that I have it still. But yeah, it's a little turtle, and it's just really cute. Anyways, not the point. So after we're done with the gift shop, it's probably like 4:20 or something. We spent like 20 minutes in there. And basically what happened was, when the bus driver took us here, he said that the buses come every half hour, an hour. So we go outside and we're like, okay, somebody's gonna come at 4:30. So we're waiting there and nobody's coming, so we're like, weird, it's okay, they'll just come at 5. So we're just sitting there bored out of our minds, sitting there for about 40 minutes, yeah. And so it turns 5 and still we don't see anybody. So we're just like what's going on? Like where are, like, we don't see anybody, no cars are coming down here whatsoever. So then it's 5:15, nobody comes. 5:30, somebody comes. We get on that bus as fast as we can, and we say cruise. And there's some other people on the bus, and so we're like, okay, whatever. And after realizing that we are going the opposite way that we need to go, we ask some people on the bus, and they're like, no, this isn't the bus to go to the cruise. So we're like, oh my gosh, we're screwed. We're on the wrong bus. We have 30 minutes, yeah, 30 minutes to get there. And so we're just like, it's okay, we still have 30 minutes, let's just relax. So we tell the guy we need to get to the cruise. And so he's like, okay, I'll get you there on time, whatever. We're still going the opposite way. He turns, so we're like, oh, thank goodness, we're turning around, and we are going down neighborhoods. It's rush hour, so he's picking people up for work. He's dropping people off at work. He's picking more people up. He's dropping more people off. We're going through these little neighborhoods, up and down, until finally it's 6 o'clock. And now we can just tell that this guy does not like us. We are like, okay, we'll pay you a ton of money, please just get us to that cruise. We are going to be late. We're already late. And so there was another girl on the little bus, and she was kind of like with us, because she could totally tell that he was doing this on purpose. He was picking up every person he could possibly see in sight on purpose, and you could just completely tell. Because I mean, over there it's like 25 cents per person, so it's like, we will pay you 20 bucks and it will cover every single person you've had today. Please just take us to that cruise. And so he's like, fine, fine, fine. So we get on, well, he said fine in Spanish. What's fine in Spanish? I don't know. Anyways, so we get on the road, and the worst thing possible comes up. Traffic. Traffic that I have never seen in my life before. It was horrible. Like California traffic on not even a freeway, a little street, and it was so ridiculous. So we're just sitting there and it's 6:30, 6:15 probably, and we're just sitting there and like, oh my gosh, we're completely doomed. And so we're sitting there talking about, oh my gosh, like what's gonna happen? My grandma's freaking out. I'm like, this is the scariest moment in my life because we didn't have our passports. We didn't have anything. We brought swimsuits and money, like $100 or something, probably more than that. But anyway, we didn't have our passports. We didn't have anything that we could even get out of this country by. And so we were like, oh my gosh, how are we supposed to how are we supposed to leave this country? So then after the traffic ends, it's now like 6:30. So we're driving, it's still 15 minutes away. We get there at 6:45. We run out of that bus. There's people from the Carnival cruise coming up to us like, oh my gosh, thank goodness, you're here, you're here. Okay, let's go, let's go, let's go. And so we get on the cruise, and they were telling us that actually that traffic like they would have left obviously by then. It was like 45 minutes, no, probably an hour past, because I remember we got there at like 7. It was an hour past what time we were supposed to be there, but there was like 5 people in the same situation as us, 5 groups. So there was like 20 people left there, so they couldn't just leave. They had to stay as long as they can, because when there's that amount of people, it's like, it's just a big hassle. But yeah, so that was one of the scariest moments of my life. It was very stressful, and yeah, it was a really good cruise, and I'm actually going on another cruise this year. So hopefully nothing like that happens. Anyway, so I hope you guys enjoyed that story. And the next one I'm going to tell is just a weird, creepy, like, I don't know, it's super quick. So we were in Value Village dropping some stuff off and looking for some like vases to DIY and stuff. And so I was with my mom, my sister Michaela, my sister Ireland, and my sister Lux. So we're shopping in Value Village, blah blah blah, and Lux and my mom, they go in the bathroom. So it's just me, Michaela, and Ireland. We're standing there shopping and stuff. And so this guy comes up to us, and he's probably 60, 70, somewhere around there. And he's holding a cute little chihuahua. And he comes up to us and he's like, I'll trade the chihuahua for your hair, because my sister has like super bright red, like carrot top hair. You can go on my Instagram if you don't know what I'm talking about. It's natural. But anyway, so he comes up to us and he's like, and I was like, oh thanks, oh cute puppy. And then Ireland, who's 6 years old, she's like, can I pet it? And he's like, yeah, no problem. So she pets it, and then I'm like, oh, can I pet it? And so I pet it, and then he's like, just make sure not to pet him on the head. I'm like, what? Like, what's going on? So I guess I accidentally pet him on the head because he turns a little chihuahua mouth and bites me. And so luckily I pull away super duper quick, and he's like, oops, you shouldn't have pet the head. And I'm just sitting here like, why would you bring a stupid chihuahua in that bites people? And like, I don't know, it was really creepy. But the funny thing is, the other day I was at the park with my friend Peyton, and so we're walking around the lake, and I swear my life, I saw the exact same guy holding the exact same chihuahua, and this little kid was petting him, and the guy was holding the chihuahua's mouth shut because that chihuahua wanted to bite the little kid so bad. And it was just so, like, it's so funny to think back about that, but it's kind of creepy. Like, I should have never said, like, oh, can I pet your dog? Because, I mean, that's just a little creepy. But yeah, and so those are my 2 stories. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was funny enough. So, bye!